Hello and welcome. Today is January 10th, 2024, and today we'll be playing some V Rising. I am your host, Xolo, and yeah, today we'll be doing some castle decorating. Hi, Gerton, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Also, quick shout out to Gerton here. I forgot to do this yesterday, but they also stream on Twitch. You guys should check them out. Let me add that in for you. Boom. Done. Yep. So yeah, today we're gonna do some castle decorating. We're gonna do actually the plot next door to my crafting castle. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to hit that button. I hit a button and everything closed on me. Hold on. Sorry about that. That was totally messed up. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm actually going to be working on my best friend's castle. She has the plot next door to mine, and I've been given express permission to basically do whatever I want with her plot, so we'll see how it goes. I'm actually like really excited. The only thing is that I'm gonna have to upgrade her castle heart. I think it's not maxed out. But I'll check that quickly and see. Yeah, so here we go. Oh, okay, it is maxed out. Good, I already did this then. So the next step is going to be making sure I have enough blood essence for everything, because her castle heart looks kind of small now, which makes sense. So you're probably wondering, like, how am I going to get a bunch of blood essence without leaving my base? Well, that's what spawning is for, in my opinion. There goes your anxiety. Oh no. I mean, your streams are nice though, Gerton. You shouldn't downplay yourself too much. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the vermin nest, take a look at what I can make here, or what I can spawn. I don't think I have a lot of grave dust, but I can check. Ideally, I would want to spawn some mutated rats just to get that. I could also spawn some spiderlings. I hate spiders though. I'm a little bit of an arachnophobe, so that doesn't exactly make me feel good. I'm gonna see if I have some, whatchamacallit, grave dust downstairs. I think I have some. I'm pretty sure I built some, sorry, I'm pretty sure I crumbled some bones the other day. So I should have, oh no, I do not. I used them all. Okay. So since I used them all, the other option is to use, I believe it was fish bones and slime or whatever. Oh crap, I think I used all my slime too. Fuck. Okay. Alright, wow, okay, so because I don't have what I thought I did, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna put this back, right? And then I'm gonna head over to the... Okay, wow, I used all my essence. Alright, I'm gonna take blood essence out of my own heart and just use that for this project because I'm fucking stupid and I didn't do that sooner. Anyway. So, let's get started. The first thing I need to do is clear out this land before I even like begin to build. But before I do that, I'm gonna make sure that I at least figure out where I'm going to put my foundation. So I'm just kind of looking at the shape of the plot, and I'm pretty sure that I do not want to use up the entire area of this plot. So this castle is going to be a little bit different. I think I'm going to focus on making this more of a vegetation garden like labyrinth kind of castle maybe. I haven't done a labyrinth yet in any of my castles, so I wanted to do something different for hers, and hopefully she will like it. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna clear the land first, and then once I clear out the land, it'll be way easier to get this started. I think by the time I get most of these trees down, the nighttime will be around anyway. It'll be a lot easier to manage everything. Alright, here we go. Whoopsie. I mean, oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I don't know why I keep doing that. So I know I have mentioned before, or actually I've showed before on stream, another castle I was working on a local save. I'm still working on that castle. It's taking me a lot of time, but, you know, since I can change the settings at will, it makes it a lot easier. I literally don't have to go and farm any items. I can just build the castle. So I've been using a lot of that time to just kind of experiment with different options and ideas. And I think you guys are gonna like what I'm coming up with. Hello, Rancho Daz. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Welcome back, actually, I should say. Oh my god. Ah! I'm burning in the sun. Not good. Let's see what I can do. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. I've been playing way too much Palia, and my muscle memory is just like completely messed up. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. Even though I've still been playing a lot of E-Rising, just trying to get a lot of the castle decorating stuff done. Because this particular castle is on my live server, it's not actually going to have any, like I can't just like build at will. One of the reasons why I haven't really been building one of my castles, like the local save castle on stream, is because I wanted to have like a time-lapse footage of it, and I'm sure you guys probably enjoy that, might like that. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe showing you guys some of that at some point, but not yet. I need to organize the footage. I don't want to just have footage of me standing there AFK, you know. Hello, Hirugo Kagetane. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Yep, we're cutting down trees today. A lot of these trees are going down. Making space, making room for the future. Well, the future of this plot anyway. So, in order to kind of make sure that this doesn't grow back, I'm just going to make a little labyrinth area here. Or sorry, I'm going to actually flatten it down with... I should probably use something else, not this. Hold on. I'm gonna use the stone instead of the other thing for now. Just to keep this area flattened out so that nothing grows back on it.
This will not work.
I'm not really planning on keeping it, like keeping the entire area flattened out like this, but I'm basically making a parking lot for the sake of reserving the land or preserving the land for my future use, essentially. Hello, Stoic. Sorry, the Stoic Elf Mage. Hello, welcome to the chat. Yobioj, welcome back. Curtin says muscle memory for games is either too good or complete shit. Yeah, that makes sense. It'd be like that sometimes, you know. Can't help myself sometimes at making some of these mistakes, you know. But it happens. I'm like so excited to show you guys how that castle is turning out, like on the local save. Hello, Dazek Crown, welcome to the chat. How you doing? But yeah, it's going all right. I'm clearing out the plot next to my crafting castle because right now I'm going to be working on my best friend's plot. She lives right next door. And I've been given express permission to do whatever I want with this plot, essentially. I was thinking about making maybe a garden-focused plot, maybe a plot that has...
I cannot build.
Man, I hate to waste grass like that, but Jesus, I have to... Just for time's sake, it's fine. I have so much, like, resources in general. Sorry, I'm like thinking out loud and my brain is
I cannot build.
like not functioning. I'm sorry. But like I was saying, she basically said I could do whatever I want with the plot, so that's exactly what I'm doing. And yeah, right now I'm just clearing it out so that I have a nice foundation to work with. Because this is a live server, I'm going to have to actually retrieve materials from my crafting castle, which is good because it's right next door, so I'm not too worried about it. I haven't been farming materials lately though, and I haven't been messing around with my my servants either. I've been kind of busy working on the other castle, and I keep forgetting to like empty like their inventories and stuff, but that's okay. I'm thinking maybe if, well, depending on how much progress we get on this castle, I might give you guys a sneak peek of, you know, what I've been working on with the other castle that, you know, I'm pretty excited about, but that won't be until like the end of stream, I think, that if I do that at all. I'm just chopping these trees just for the resources. It's not even like I'm gonna use this part of the plot. Okay. Oh, not that I had the option, it looks like.
This will not work. This will not work.
Blocked by environment. Oh. I see. But yeah, I'm super excited. I think that, well actually, something else I wanted to mention is that since the game is going to be officially released soon, I think I'm going to be focusing more on V-Rising. So I think that maybe next week I might do 2 V-Rising streams instead of 1. And I might bring back the Planet Zoo on Wednesday, but I'll have to see how things pan out. By the way, good news, the corrupting saves bug that was happening when Frontier added the gift shops option in Planet Zoo, that's been corrected now. They just released a patch to fix it, and now the corrupted saves should be loading properly now. So if anyone, if any of you play the game and you had like some corrupted saves, try it out now, it should work. Luckily I didn't have any of that issue because I avoided playing the game while that bug was prevalent and existing and all that, so it didn't affect me personally, but I also didn't want to take that chance on stream, and I didn't know how long it was going to take for them to fix the bug, so that's why this week I didn't go for Planet Zoo. And also I wanted to try out Stardew Valley. That was something else that was kind of like, you know, hovering in the back of my mind. So I don't know. I'm not sure when I'll play Planet Zoo again on stream. I'm thinking maybe next week, but I'm not entirely sure. I've just kind of been wanting to take a small break from it, mostly because I want to focus more on V-Rising as far as like my content goes right now, but we'll see. We will see. Because like I said, you know, it's been a while since I played Planet Zoo. I think I played it like the last week of my stream before, well actually, I think it was like the second to last stream of last year. Do we have a date for the full release yet, or still second quarter 2024? I do not believe we have a specific date yet for the V-Rising official release. The second quarter 2024 is still what I've heard. I don't think they've actually revealed an actual date yet. So I assume this is probably gonna happen sometime in like, what, like April maybe? April, May, if I had to guess. Sometime in the spring, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know, like I'm really excited because I'll show you guys. So this part of the map is supposed to be the next thing they're working on, right? And it's like super exciting. So I don't know, like I look forward to see what the heck this is, because I mean, I just want more opportunities to build in like kind of a wintry area too. I know some people have like their castles in the snow area just because they like the aesthetic, which is fine. But it'd be nice to be able to do that and be closer to the cursed forest. So that'll be cool. I don't know if they're gonna do a server wipe for that though, like full on server wipe. I would think they will just because they're implementing so many different things. But if they're not actually fundamentally changing the map itself, they might not. So worst case scenario, we end up having to wipe servers in a few months, and if that does happen, well, it just gives me more time to work on castles because I'll have more castles to be working on.
This will not work.
There's another couple of castles from some of my clan members that I was thinking about working on. One of them is, I believe, Lyra's castle. They were going to be gone for a while. I don't know if they still are, but you know, they told me also that with their castle I can just kind of do whatever. My big problem is just having enough blood essence. But yeah, usually when I farm blood essence, there's two ways I usually go for it. I either go to the Silverlight area, so like over here in, what's it called? Like in Brighthaven. I either go to Brighthaven or I go to what's that other place? Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I either go to Brighthaven or I take the time to collect the materials I need to spawn vermin. Because like, if I spawn vermin, like a lot of people don't realize this, but like they do drop blood essence, and it makes it a lot easier to just kind of farm because it's all spawning from the same place. Hello, GG Name and C. Welcome to the chat. It's been a while. Gerton says, here hoping they add something to castle in the middle. I know technically that's what gives the name its origin, but it would be cool. Oh, are you talking about when you say castle in the middle, are you talking about Dracula's castle? Because I think they confirmed recently that, I think this, right? Are you talking about this, Gerton? I think that's what you're talking about. Anyway, so now that we've created a parking lot next door, I'm going to create I'm gonna have to like think of like a plan as far as how I'm gonna set up this this plot. So I'm just gonna fly up in the sky, look at the shape of the plot first, and then I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna map it like in my head. Okay, so something that I noticed right away is that if I'm over here near my castle, I can see it at this diagonal like angle. So if we're looking diagonally, we can see something here. I'm thinking it might make sense to make like a triangular shape here. Like maybe I could put like 3 towers. Like I'll have a tower here, a tower here, and a tower here. And I could put bridges connecting all 3 of them. And then the rest could just be a nice little garden and like area here with like a fountain. And then that way when I'm standing at my castle, I can just look over and it looks really nice. So that's like the first thought in my mind. Another thing I could do is I could do an entire labyrinth area and put like a fountain somewhere in the center. And the fountain could be the prize, I guess. Technically Dracula's downfall is the origin for the game, but it would be nice to have something there. Yeah, I believe they are going to add that in there. I believe Dracula's castle is supposed to be there. Right now, you can't really do anything to interact with that area, but I suspect they're going to unlock that. Something else I find really interesting. These 2 plots seem like 2 triangles. Yeah, a little bit, right? So if I make like a tower here, a tower here, and a tower here, it's going to be a little bit off. It's going to be kind of lopsided triangle if I do it that way though, because this edge here is like not perfect. It's much longer on this side than it is on this side. So that's one downside to that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to my castle and I'm gonna go inside and grab some materials in the meantime while the sun is coming up. And I'm also going to grab, well actually, not grab, but I'm gonna make some, whatchamacallit, freaking, God, I can't remember the name of it. I'm just completely blanking right now, guys. But yeah, anyway, I'm like so excited for the release, guys. It's like not even funny. Like I've just been like feeling it, man. I'm like super hyped. I've been thinking about all the stuff I'm gonna do. Now that I've seen what happens when a new launch comes out, so like for example when Gloomrot came out, I kind of had a lot of exploring to do, a lot of trial and error, and overall just kind of learning a little bit of the mechanics of like new enemies and things like that. So my first week, I think I'm gonna spend doing that. And it's probably not gonna be until like the third, or no, sorry, maybe the second or third week that I'm focusing mostly on castle building. Oh crap, I have too many logs. I was like, why isn't it going in? No space. Alright, here we go. Let me just distribute these a little bit. And I think I'm going to probably also, did I check my servants' inventories? No, I don't think so. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my castle over in, wait a second. There's a castle here. Oh, there's a new castle here. I think Cerberus made a second castle here. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go to my castle here though. Hope I get early access like the other content creators. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be very nice. Last time that there was a whatchamacallit? Last time there was like an early access-ish kind of thing. Well, there was like the beta, right? Sorry, not the beta. There was okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. When Gloomrot came out, there was an opportunity for some people to beta test it, and luckily I was able to get that. They put an advert out on the server, the official V-Rising server, and they said, hey, if you're interested in, beta testing the, thing, please, sign up here or whatever. I signed up and I was actually fortunate enough to get in. The only thing is that when you get in there, like, you can't talk about anything that you see. Like, it's basically like you're under NDA. So I don't know how they're gonna handle that, especially because, I already own the game, so it's not like they can just give me like a token to, like, I don't know, access something that I don't have, because I have the game. So I don't know how this DLC, I said DLC, but I didn't mean to say DLC. I don't know how this is gonna work out, or how this is gonna play out in general, mostly because I am not sure if the new stuff is going to be kind of like Gloomrot, where it's like a free DLC update, or if it's going to be something like something that you actually have to buy as an expansion. I hope it's not the latter, but if it is, then maybe something like that could work. So I really am not sure how that's gonna, I don't know how they're gonna do it this time, because last time I had access but I couldn't share anything. So I don't know how that's gonna work. It would be nice if I could, like, if I had express permission to share the early access of whatever, that'd be cool, but I don't really foresee that happening. Sorry, just had to take a quick sip. Yeah, there will be embargo time, maybe. There's a lot of stuff that I have been working on. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys. So while I was on break, I actually sent an email to Stunlock Studios. Hold on a second. My god. I sent an email to Stunlock asking them if I could get an interview with Jeremy. Jeremy is the community manager for Stunlock. He is usually the guy that you see in interviews whenever people, like larger streamers and stuff, get like interviews with like people who are associated with the game. It's usually Jeremy is the person that they end up speaking with. I basically told him in but so many words, like, I'd like to have an interview to ask some questions, and if they don't want to do that, I'm open to doing a written interview, you know. And when I say written, I mean like I would just send them, you know, questions, and then they would email me back answers to those questions, and then I could share them with you guys. But I also said, hey, you know, I understand that, and the reason why I offered that as like an option is because I knew that a lot of, okay, so these guys don't have what I'm looking for, so I'm just going to go back to the other pot, going back to my main castle. Sorry. So the reason why I offered that as another alternative option is because I know that it's probably not worth their time to do to do a whole, you know, Zoom call or video call interview with like a streamer who doesn't even have like a high view count or a high whatever. Like I do, you know, a lot of V-Rising content, but it's not to the point where people would necessarily be like, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm too small, I think, to be able to get an interview with him. But if I could get a written interview, I'd be happy with that. Because I know you guys have a lot of questions for them, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of unfortunate. But, you know, this is why I stream as often as I do, and why I work on the stuff I want to work on, or that I try to work on. Mostly because I just, you know, I care about the game. I like the game a lot. This was actually the game that got me into streaming. Like, I wanted to stream this game, and that's kind of why I decided to start. So there's that. But I guess we'll have to see how everything kind of plays out. I also asked them, like, hey, you know, I applied for the creator program, right? And I didn't hear back from them at all when it came to the, you know, program. But then I also found out that I'm not the only one. So, like, to be fair, I didn't really expect anyone to, like, reply, if that makes sense. Like, whenever I sign up for these creator program things, I always assume they're just gonna throw out my application. But I throw my hat in the ring just to do that. You did what to the only ones? What? Oh, what I was saying is that I applied for the creator program for V-Rising, and I haven't heard back from them. There was another there's another streamer who I'm familiar with, you know, kind of friendly with. I forgot her name. But she basically also applied, and she's like way bigger than I am. And she also did not hear back from them. And that kind of surprised me. Like, I straight up told her, I said, if you're not getting anything back, that's more concerning, because, I mean, I can understand them ignoring me, but ignoring her is, like, kind of crazy, you know? And it kind of makes you think, you know, like, even if you put in all this time and effort to get access to these things as, like, a content creator or streamer, you still get, like, you know, barriers every once in a while. Like, I don't know if, like, I don't know. Like, I get it. They want to make, they want to get people who can talk about their game, who already have large audiences. They want that guaranteed return on investment. I completely understand that, you know. Hell, I'd be willing to even just do a, you know, thing for free, maybe a one-time free advertisement even, just, you know, if that means that in the future I could have access to these kinds of things, I wouldn't mind that. But that would probably only be with V-Rising. I wouldn't do that for, like, Palia, per se, for example. Um, sorry, I'm like getting distracted and I'm like thinking a lot about stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit surprised that I'm not the only one not hearing back from them, because you would think that, you know, like I thought that because of my size that it was unlikely anyone was going to reply or get back to me on that. But the fact that other people who are larger than me are also not hearing back is kind of interesting. And when I say larger, I mean like she has like a few thousand followers on Twitch. It's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, they're barely making it. Like, no, this person has been around, they play a lot of V-Rising, they've been, you know, around. So I really don't know what the deal is there. But I did put a, well, in the email that I sent, I did say that, you know, if they do reject me for that request, I would at least like a reason why, and if the reason has to do with the size of my audience or whatever metrics I have, I'd like to know what their requirements are. Wait, what? Oh, this is third floor. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to know what what kind of metrics they're looking for, basically. Even in the past, I think they did not market a lot of creators. No, they didn't. I think they probably, like... Okay, I don't like what I have going on here. Actually, I don't like this. I don't like the direction I put this in. I'm gonna remove the stairs. This does not look the way I was hoping. Whoopsie. Hold on. Yeah, in the past, they hardly did any marketing, but what's funny is that, you know, there was obvious, like... interest in the game. Like, as soon as like a couple of like big people like talked about the game, all of a sudden everyone wanted to play V-Rising, you know. And what was weird about V-Rising is that, you know, their devs are basically like, hey, we don't have to be your main game, you know, if you want to come and chill, great, if not, great. Like, and you don't hear that a lot, but I think it's because it's not a live service game, and instead it's like, you know, you host your own servers. I think that's the reason why, and it makes sense to me, because you don't want to have a situation where like you're not able to maintain your game because it's a live service game and you constantly need revenue to keep it going. Whereas what's going on over there? What is that? He's glitched on the tree, guys. What the fuck? Wow. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to cough up a lung, but I'm good. Yeah, I noticed that too, Mr. Frodo Baggins. Also, welcome to the chat. How you doing? But yeah, the only one I've seen, I saw the Asmongold video, and and the thing is, you know what's funny? I've never heard of Asmongold until he started playing FF14. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Cause at the time, like, the thing is, well, right now, lately, I have not been playing a lot of FF14, just because I haven't had the time. Mostly because of, you know, streaming and playing other games and stuff like that. But I do plan on going back and probably also finishing up, some, whatchamacallit, god damn it, I can't, I'm like brain farting right now. God damn it, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Anyway, god damn it, I honestly can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say just now. The PvP scene is fairly active in the official servers though, that's good. I've noticed that there's a lot of like PvP content that's still coming out from official servers, which is interesting. I just don't, I'm just not a PvP kind of player, you know? Like, even like FF14, for example, I don't really do PvP content. I'm too casual for this now. Like, I used to do like, ooh, what's that? Oh. That wolf is 91%. I was hoping that was a human, but nope. God, I need to fly up in the sky, take another look at what I'm doing here, because I feel like I'm off. You watched a lot of... Wait, hold on a second. I'm skipping forward. I'm skipping too far. But yeah, the Hobbit is right. They didn't... The Hobbit. They didn't market it much. I got to know the game since my best friend played in your server, and she was like, there's a Plague Doctor set you might like. Yeah, sounds about right. Sikuno and the guys also played the first time, but just for a single vid, I think. I've never heard of Sikuno. I watched a lot of Sobad Strange content for PvP. I see. That name sounds familiar. I can't remember Rancho Des, but that name does sound familiar to me, but I don't exactly know why. So I think... I don't know if I like this, how I did this tower. I almost want to say that I need to kind of undo the tower and turn it in like 90 degrees to the left, so that this bridge just naturally goes this way instead of this way. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that. I need to redo this. I kind of liked the bridge at first, but now I'm having like second thoughts. Or I could make it so... Oh, I can't do that either because this doesn't go straight. The thing is, I want the bridges to be completely straight. I don't want them to be, you know, sideways or turned around or anything like that. So, in order to accomplish that, I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here. But I think we'll be okay. I know the sun's coming out, guys. I'm not gonna die this time, I swear. I hope. I don't know if I have any bones in here. Let me check. Yes, I do. Okay. So, let's try this again. So now that I know that wherever I put the staircase, the thing is going to be facing the opposite direction, I'm gonna turn this staircase this way. And I think if I turn it this way... Wait. Put it here, actually, because I'm gonna need that one, because remember, it's the staircase plus one square. I could move this over one more if I want to, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think maybe one more down is even probably makes more sense. Oh god. I hate that it's not gonna let me do what I want there. Okay. So I'm pushing it back a little bit just for the sake of getting exactly what I want. And I think this measurement is going to be right because I think the square is going to end up here and be on that side. So let's do it. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, Stoic Mage. I'll take a quick sip. Thank you so much. All right. The sun's coming out. Sounds absolutely ominous without context. Right? You know what's funny? Even when I'm playing games like Valheim, like I keep reacting like, oh no, the sun's coming up. Like I think it's a bad thing. Like, that's how you know you play too much V-Rising, when you're playing other games and you're concerned about the sun, even though you don't have to be. It's like, oh god. To be fair, I haven't really played much, Oh, crap, this isn't doing what I thought it would. I'm messing up my measurements somehow. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a second floor bridge going this way. Can I do that? Requires floor connection. Requires path to ground. What the?
My blood reserves run low.
Wait a second. Oh, that's a whole staircase. Oh, that's not gonna work either. Okay, hold on. I might have to rethink this plan. I might have to rethink this a little bit. Because I can't make a pathway here that's a whole, like, half step. Like, this here is a whole floor, and I have to keep that in mind. It's confusing because, you know, the side staircases, like, you don't really think of it that way. It's the V-rising effect. Yeah, it is. I would definitely agree. Okay, so... having it here is not too bad. I also don't want the stairs to be entering from, like, this direction on the bottom floor. I think I'm just gonna stick with this, actually. Okay, and then I'm going to take the mist thingy, move it. Oh god. I'm gonna move the mist maker, and I'm going to put some more stairs up. This time though, I have to remember, since it's coming from the opposite direction, I want the two staircases to link. So I have to remember that this right here is where it needs to end. So, God, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Trying to remember if I put the stairs this way.
This will not work.
Wait a second. Get out of my way. This thing. I'm trying to like imagine in my head what this looks like, and I'm having a hard time envisioning it. Okay, so it is right there. Let's try this. I could be off, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
This will not work.
Oh boy. There we go. Hello, Spidey Marv. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Let's see if I can get... Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have done a reversal on... Oh, this isn't gonna work either. Okay, so I think I know what I need to do here. I'm gonna use the opposite kind of staircase here and see if I can get it to align the way I want. Whatever. Okay, so you know how I'm using like the left side staircases? I'm gonna try a right side staircase and see if this works. Because if I can put down... Oh, and let me move the mist. You know what? Actually, I have a better idea. I'm going to change the kind of foundation I use here so I can keep a visual like eye on where the actual lineup needs to be. There we go. That way I can figure out where the bridge needs to go. Okay, actually the moon is coming up, so I'm going to stand right here. And I'm just going to
This will not work.
do that here so that I know where the stuff is connecting to begin with. So yeah, sometimes Stairway to Heaven, actually I'm gonna do 3 towers. 3 towers in a garden. That's what I'm gonna be doing for this particular castle. The hardest part is just getting the initial setup and getting the rotations right on the staircases. But once I like settle on what I want, when it comes to the staircases, I think we'll be okay. So like, something I noticed is that I kind of messed up here. I could have gone further down by 1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put down the darker ground, and I'm going to have it look like that just for the measurements. And then I'm also yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this back. Lookin, what? Oh, you talking about Stairway to Heaven? Yeah, no. If anything, it's a stairway to hell. I don't think vampires go to heaven. I'm sorry. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. It's bad news, I know. But yeah, the hardest part of every castle for me is always the like initial setup. Just figuring out where everything is supposed to be, where everything is going to, you know, end up. It's hard. It's really hard. So I think I'm gonna start off. Hold on a second. Let me remove these.
I cannot build here.
Hold on. Let's get these looking like the rest. And then I'm going to take the castle floor here just for measurement's sake, so I know exactly where everything has to be aligned. Alright, so the goal here is for me to get the first part of the bridge to land directly on here. So this square right here is exactly where I want to land when I start the first tile of the 3rd floor. So I'm not very good at picturing this in my head right now for some reason. So I'm actually going to use a different staircase. I think I'm going to use the fancy one actually, because I like these a lot, but I think I'm going to push back by 1. Go up this staircase, put down 1 tile, get another staircase in there. Like I said, this way. And it looks like I did it. Nice. So now that that's set up, I have a pretty good foundation as to where everything is going to be. The only bad thing is that I don't have any way to get this to go that way. So I gotta correct that. And I think just making it this pathway here is fine. So here we go. And let's get this way on the bridge, because I just want a cool looking bridge. The type of tile I'm using right now isn't really important as long as I have, you know, the materials to place it, I guess. Which apparently I don't, so that sucks. But I do have stone bricks though, so I'll worry about that later. So this staircase looks good. Now I need to connect the staircase all the way over here. So this one I used right side staircase. Next one I'm going to use left side staircase. So let's do left side staircase to mirror this staircase. So it starts off over here. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm not dying, I swear. Heaven is the place you wish you end up, so it does not matter in the grand scheme. Heaven seems a place where everyone and everything is good. Does it mean there is no longer free will there? I would assume not. It's a good question. So I'm just over here. Measuring. And I believe that— oh crap, I used the wrong kind of stair. Just as I said that I wanted to do this a certain way. I managed to mess it up somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down here. And then I gotta remove these. It's too close. And then this other stair. Oh, crap. Damn. Okay, so I guess this stair would have to go straight up. I can't actually, I can't use another, like, side staircase in order to make that one work. Oh, man. You know, I'm wondering if that's what I should have just done in the beginning and just use like a curve and then a straight staircase. Let me take a look and see what the other side looks like.
This will not work.
Let's see what it looks like on the other side, because the hard part is the corners. But looking back on it, I probably could have fixed this issue like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove these. And I'm gonna redo this last part of the staircase, and I'm just gonna mirror what I did on the other side. Because I actually think it makes more sense. I actually like that a lot more. So hopefully, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, let's try that. Boom. Alright, so now that that is done... Yeah, you know what? This was a better idea. The only thing is that this isn't going to be directly on this path. But I'm kind of okay with that. I think it just looks fine. The concept seems very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want like a more botanical looking castle, but with bridges in between like 3 towers. So it's gonna be a little bit different for sure. Like this castle is going to be very different from my previous stuff. So just kind of looking over on this side, this piece here is going to be where that bridge goes. In hindsight, maybe what I could have done is I could push this back 1, make this go up like this, and then, well, actually no, I'd push this back by 2, because then I could add like a mini bridge down here. But I kind of don't want to do that, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. I think it's fine, and I'm gonna put up some pillars now, some supporting structures. That's to add to the believability of the integrity of the structure overall. So yeah, there's that. Alright. I don't know if I want to do that for the stairs. I think I'll leave the stairs alone. The first floor stairs, I mean. Hold on. Let me eat this creature real quick. Come back here. Why are you running? Running low on blood, so. I love how I was starting to lose health just as I was sucking the blood out of that creature. It's like, it's almost like I anticipated that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay. So now that that is more structurally sound, I think I'm ready to make my 3rd tower. Oh. Damn. Okay, so I messed this up. Ah. I used the wrong kind of stair here. I completely forgot about this. I meant to use this one. There we go. Because I wanted the staircases to be kind of fancy looking. Good thing I caught that now. That could have been annoying later. Because later I would not have been able to take it out. And it would have been way more backtracking just to fix that. So it's good that I found that mistake now. Okay. So, now that that is done, I'm going to go into the sky quickly just to take another quick look and see where everything is. Or what everything looks like. Okay, so we have a cool looking bridge here in these 2 parts. Not bad. I'm kind of wondering if I should just make... the thing is, I don't know if I really want to put another thing out all the way here. Maybe it would make more sense to put it here in the center-ish, like here, and make like a T shape, and then just do like a thick staircase there, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit. So let me just land on the bridge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 spaces. I think that if I were to do that, it makes sense. So let's try it. So if I have 2 on each side, I'm building this way. This could be a really thick bridge, which is fine. I don't mind really nice thick bridges like this either. And it also kind of gives me an excuse to use the big staircases, like the wide staircases, because I haven't used them at all in any of my builds. Like I just don't prefer it.
I require more resources for this.
What is the problem? I'm out of blood essence. Okay, so I'll just pull out of the heart. You know, for me, the blood essence thing is more of a bank for my my blood essence, but watching building from the start is really interesting to see how it all starts. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like every castle I do is different, you know. It's like, and a lot of it has to do with the shape of the plot, because if the shape of the plot is like really weird, it can spawn some weird ideas. So yeah, it's definitely something that's kind of interesting, I would say. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hop down from here, and oh wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to go back in the air. I was dumb and I didn't do measurements before I landed. There we go. Boom. So right here is where I need to measure the center. So I'm gonna put down some not stairs, but you know what? I'm gonna put stairs like right here. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Hold on. What I really need is this. Now you're probably wondering, why am I putting these here and not over here, right? Because here is just the shadow. The shadow from, okay, so like the place that I am starting off, I know that the sun pushes the shadow like almost a full tile to the right. So if I go up from here, like directly, I should be in the center of the bridge, I think. Yeah, so I'm really close to the center of the bridge. So if you notice, the center would be like right here, and it's almost a full tile off to the right. So that's how I know. I just know this because I've been working on this like particular area for a while. Thank you, PJ, for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me stretch. That's a good stretch. Thank you. Also, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Oh, holy crap. What the? I just noticed Spidey Marv has reached a 15 stream streak. Holy crap. That's crazy, dude. Bro, that's crazy. 15 streams. I can't even imagine that. I streamed 15 times. Like I you know, oh, by the way, speaking of like streaming and stuff. So recently I finally can say that I have more YouTube subscribers than I do videos. Isn't that cool? Did a little stretching yourself feels good? Yeah, everyone should stretch. I should stretch more, honestly. Something I kind of wonder. I wonder if I can put 2 staircases that are opposites. Ooh, that's interesting. So I can't put them side by side like that. That's kind of... It's kind of interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna have to use something here that is going to... Actually, I gotta move this first. I think I'm gonna go one staircase up from here, maybe? And then another staircase from here a little bit higher to the next floor. Oh. Oh my. That is... Oh wow, that's not how I thought that would play out, actually. Interesting. Hmm. Because the thing is, what sucks is you can't just put like two staircases like back to back. You have to have stone, like a stone path first before you can make the stairs go up higher. That's kind of shitty. I might have to move the stairs back, but I don't want to move them back because it's outside of my territory here. The problem is if I move the stairs back one and a tree grows here, it's in my way. And I'm gonna have to chop down that tree or break that rock every single time I go up these stairs. I'm trying to avoid that. So I'm gonna have to like rethink this plan a little bit. Let me just delete these. And... Oh, I don't even have the right kind of stairs. I'm gonna scream. Like, I keep putting down the wrong kind of stairs, and I feel like fucking stupid. Okay. Jesus Christ. But yeah. See, like, I can't just, like, place this here. I wish that they would just allow you to do that. I hope that, like... I hope when they officially release the game, that's a thing. Because I would really like to have continuously stair builds. Alright, there we go. So now... the sun's going down, so I'm gonna do a quick aerial view. I think we managed to get our T-shape. So, let's fly up and take a look. Nice milestone, thank you. And thank you for the congratulations. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I like that too much. I have to think about this. I'm not sure if I like this. Because the thing is, the staircase here, like, it goes up for two things, but, like, from a distance, it doesn't look too good. Let me see. Let me go down to... Can I get in here? Come on. There we go. Alright, so if I'm looking at it from just here at this point, it doesn't look too bad. I think if I cover the bridge... I don't know, because if I want to have a closed bridge, that's one thing. But if I don't have a closed bridge, it could be a little bit different. I don't know. You know what? Let's just go with it and see what happens. I can always just change it later. Worst case scenario, I delete everything and start over, so... Let's try it. Okay, so now we got that going. Now we got the other stuff going. Let's see if we can try and get everything else properly in place. These areas underneath the stairs, I'm kind of thinking I might have to do some kind of really cool, like, I don't know, like some kind of tile underneath here. So I'm gonna use a different tile under here so I can like visually separate it from everything else, so I'm reminded, hey, I wanted to do something here. And I can just remember that later while I'm working on it or going back to it, you know? So this part here, I think we're good. I'm trying to think if there's any specific things I want to add to this castle before I start building the foundation of it. Because I'm trying to plan far ahead enough that I'm not gonna have to like erase and do stuff over and over again. But you can never really guarantee that when you're starting off a new castle, so maybe that's just wishful thinking. Something else I wish they would change is, you see how like the rail here on these staircases is like different? Sorry, is like different than like this here. I wish that like you could change the kind of railing you have, because if the railing was consistent it would look nicer, I think. But it's whatever. I'm gonna change the flooring anyway, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad, but yeah, we'll see. I think, well, you know what I could do? I still am tempted to move the staircase back one, but I know it's a bad idea. Very tempting. 1 second, hold on. Alright. Sorry, I had to blow my nose again. I feel really stuffy. It's weird, like, I've been sleeping for a good portion of the day, trying to get some good rest, trying to make sure I stay hydrated and all that. So I actually don't feel too bad right now. I took some medicine, but at the same time, I know I probably sound kind of stuffy because I am. But yeah, I think something I want to add is I'm gonna want to add maybe a little scenic viewing area here, just to kind of expand behind this. You know, it'd be cool if like my friend could just like stand here and then just like wave hello at me on the second floor. So that's gonna be kind of funny. Like I really look forward to this. Like I can't wait till she comes back and she's just gonna be like, oh my god, what did you do? But yeah, I think she'll like it, so it's exciting. I'm gonna grab some more stones. Some stone bricks, I mean. I'm gonna grab some more stone bricks. Oh, and I'm gonna grab some planks because I'm gonna need them for the walls. So the wooden planks I have a lot of already. And part of the reason, like, I know I've had some people ask me, like, why are you hoarding so many materials? What are you gonna do with all the materials? It's like, I'm going to design as many castles as I can on my server. You know, because what's funny is I've had a few requests from people on my server to like design their castles, and I'm like, okay. Like, all right. I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, I don't see why not, right? I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to make... Oh, that was a mistake. Here we go. Let's put down these walls here. So this will be like the first like kind of cut off here. Nice little centerpiece. This area here is going to be a room in itself, probably. I don't know what I'll put in this room though, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a multi-area kind of room. So this one's gonna be one, like a cozy inside place, and then out here I think I'll do like a little balcony area so that my friend can just chill. So she'll hopefully enjoy that. And actually no, I want to use windows on this side and windows on this side. Okay, so we have our first room after an hour of stream. An hour and 10 minutes in, and we made our first room, guys. Wow. Amazing. But yeah, so I think right here I'm gonna make this like a little patio area for her. I think she'll like that, so let me... I like to use the little cobblestone stuff. Yeah, like I really like this cobblestone ground for a lot of like my patios and stuff, because it just has like a nice little like rich redness to it in the daytime, and I think it just looks really nice. Because when you put down furniture that it's like all white, for example, or all like a separate color, like all green, all white, or whatever, it just looks really nice. So that's exciting. Let me get a... I don't know if she would want maybe... Hold on, I gotta look at this from the outside. I tend to use this a lot, but I think in this case, I'm actually gonna... Oh, I don't have iron on me. Okay, I'm gonna put an iron gate here. I think I'm just gonna use iron doors throughout the entirety of this castle, maybe. Something I could do too, now I think about it, instead of having... Yeah, you know what? Let me get some iron bars. Let me get some iron bars. I think it's easier if I show you guys instead of trying to describe it, so... for those of you who see me work on the gloomrot castle that I have all the way up over here, my castle is looking... Well, sorry, I'm looking to maybe add some more of what I did there to this castle, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that in a second. So, I'm gonna head over here, this way. And then I'm going to put down some iron bars. Sorry, an iron door here. This is barrier gate, but it's made of iron, so I'm gonna put that there. But then something I could also do, instead of using these windows, I could use the door frames as windows. So that's what I did in the gloomrot castle. Is I did this to keep a roof over my head here and protect me from the sun. But you can also use these entrance blocks as windows. Like, you still have the bottom here to worry about. Like, I don't really like how this looks per se, like on the edge. But once I start adding stuff here, like tables and stuff in front of this area, you're not even gonna notice that. Like, I might even add like a hedge in here just to keep it nice and planty. So I could do that, or I could have windows, or I can mix it up and do windows and those. So let me just take a quick look on the outside here. So if I'm coming from this direction, it could look like that. If I come on this direction, it could have the windows. I think the windows, I don't know. I kind of like the windows a little bit more here. So I don't think I'm gonna do that here, but I might do that on like the first or second floor. So it's just something to think about. You know, sometimes you get like really cool combinations, like unintended combinations that you just, you know, wouldn't have normally thought about. And of course I need some glass, and I also need some copper, but as of right now I'm just gonna cover these windows so that I'm not like burning in the sun or anything like that. These are just placeholder windows for now. Alright, so this part here, I'm gonna add a gate. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Cool. So, I think this looks good. I'm thinking maybe this part here, I can... Well, originally I was thinking this could be like a cool like balcony thing, because you can look out over everything from here on like a balcony, which looks nice. But I'm not sure if that's really what I want to do with this space, so I'm gonna have to think a little bit more about that. I spend a lot of time walking back and forth in my castles just because I'm so indecisive, but I think that if I focus on, you know, the purpose of the castle in the first place, I think I'll be fine. I could also... Ooh, you know what I could do? I could add some stairs going this way. I could add another staircase here that also leads to this room. And then I could put a doorway here. So that's kind of cool. I guess the labyrinth could be the actual stairs, maybe. And then once I start working on the first floor garden, I think that's gonna look really nice. I also need to remember to leave us a place or like a space for whatchamacallit? For servants, because she's gonna need a place to store them. I think I'm gonna keep the servants like out of sight in like their own room, probably down here. So like this here, originally I was thinking I could make this like a cute little kind of like a, you know, tea time chill area, but now that I'm like looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I can make this like the basement. So I'm going to remove that pillar right there. Not sure if that was a good idea, but I'll pretend it was. And then I'm going to take I'm gonna take this here just for the sake of measurement, because let me see, we're gonna need 2, 3, 4. Maybe
I cannot build here.
maybe right here, that could be good, and then this could be another hallway in itself, so I'm just going to put up a wall. So, let's do that. I'm gonna put up windowed walls just for the sake of visual clarity so that I don't forget what's on the other side here. And then this whole trail here, this whole run all the way down could be a little basement area, I think, for just servant spawn. So let's try that. See how that looks. And then I can put a doorway here. And I think, you know what, I'll put another doorway here, actually. Because I need an entrance on both sides. Alright, so yeah, this looks pretty cool already. Hold on, I gotta mute myself. I'm not dying, I swear. Feels like I am sometimes. Okay, so since this is going to be a servant locked basement, I'm going to make sure that all of these doors are servant locked so they can't, like, wander around.
This will not work.
Is this the way to the new school of magic being built? Good question. Also, hello, Mage Flame, how you doing? Actually no, I'm building like a botanical garden kind of setup. The reason why you have a lot of these funky squares and stuff is just for measurements, and just initial setup. Like I tend to like place things a certain way just to kind of, you know, have it all aligned from one side of the property to the other. One side of the plot, I meant. So this spot here with no windows, this is going to be where I keep all my servants here. So this will be the servant room, and my friend will be able to walk through the center here and just attend to all her servants, and then eventually come out the other side. I think the next thing I want to do is maybe add a throne room area, and I think I know where I'm gonna put that now. So over this way. Hi, Sensei. Yeah, so over this way, I have this kind of area going. I think it might not be a bad idea for me to make this into a closed area, just so I can put, oh, what the heck? There we go. Just so I can put the throne here. So I think the castle throne is just gonna be here. I have to remind myself that this is the castle throne room. But yeah, I'm gonna put the throne in here. So it's gonna be in the top floor, and you'll be looking outward in this area, and I think that's gonna look just fine. Maybe I don't want to put these windows here though. Maybe I might want to use something else. So let me try. I think I'm gonna maybe go with the iron setup. Let's see. I think this might make more sense to do the iron viewing gates here. Yeah, So this will be the throne room eventually. Yeah, every castle kind of needs its own things to be in certain places, and I think that the throne room is a must, the servants' quarters or servants' chambers is a must. I'm gonna take the castle heart and I'm gonna move it, actually. And I'm gonna move it to the opposite side of this door. The reason why is because I'm not gonna be able to place servant coffins right here in front of the door. So I might as well just kind of create like a little space here. Let me do some counting though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's not perfect. I have an even number of squares, so that kind of sucks, but I think it's gonna be fine. It's nice though because I can see the castle heart from here and then I can just like walk in or whatever. So I think that's gonna look good. It makes sense because like I said, you can't put coffins in front of the door, so there's no point in having anything there. This blank slate here needs to be corrected, so I'm gonna put a wall up. Your voice is cracking. Should we hydrate every 15 minutes? Oh god. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I have a little bit of a cold, but I'm feeling okay. I took medicine and I been sleeping a lot and trying to, you know, stay hydrated and all that. So, any thing like that is definitely appreciated. Also, hello Setsaj, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I said that already. I probably did and I just don't remember. I tend to forget a lot, like whatever is happening. Oh, sorry, not whatever's happening. I tend to forget a lot about like who I said hi to and stuff like that. So there's that. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something. Okay, we're good. Oh. Whoopsie. I lost my place here. I have somewhat the same recurring cough as well. Don't know if it's allergy. Oh, maybe. For me, I'm actually sick though. I have a cold. I know that because someone got me sick and now everyone in the house is sick. So that sucks. I'm gonna create a little pathway here to go alongside the bridge underneath. I think this will look cool. This is gonna be like a cute little viewing area, I think. And this will be kind of like a nice little fort area. I'm thinking maybe I should put some windows on this side, close it up a little bit. I'm gonna put a solid wall here. Put some more windows. Oh, this isn't a good place to put a window. These two won't have windows, this one will. And then I'm gonna put another wall on this side. I believe that just locked me in. Oh no, I'm missing a spot. There we go. So now I'm locked in. So now I have another like hidden tunnel-ish kind of thing. What's gonna be really interesting is how I place the trees on this plot, because if I have trees poking out in this one... So okay, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but the idea right now I'm thinking is I can put a line of trees all throughout here, and then as you're walking you can just go past the treetops, and I think it'll look really nice. Thank you for the hydrate, Gurton. I'll take a quick sip. Hydrate because... hold on, I misread that. Because it goes away then suddenly occurs again. Oh yeah. Hydrate because wet yourself sounded horrifyingly degenerate and aggressive. Also, you know what's funny? It's funny you say that, Gurton, because I have this one friend of mine who, he's like a nature druid, right? A fellow VTuber, Mathiola, Asphodel, he's really cool. And I always make the joke that when he hydrates, he doesn't just drink out of a water bottle, but he just, you know, pours water on himself because he's like, you know, all naturey and stuff. Hey Stoic, are you one of my students? How is your spell incantation homework you done? Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh wait, hold on. Stoic, okay, Stoic, don't tell Mage Flame, right? But if their homework is not done, just say that I ate it. I'll take the blow. I'll take it for you. It's okay. Just say I ate your homework. I mean, it's the oldest excuse in the book. Why isn't your homework done? My dog ate my homework. It's a classic excuse. Why wouldn't it work, right? Right? Oh my god. Just imagine. I think I'm gonna put... I'm kind of tempted to put like another row of stuff on the other side there. When I say the other side there, that wasn't very descriptive, but I'm gonna go this way. And I'm actually going to... Oh, I don't think I can connect that, can I? No, I cannot. Okay, that's good actually. So I'm gonna place some trees over here for decoration later. I don't think I'm gonna place a wall here though. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. This side is going to be a little bit different. I have to... it's kind of bare here. I might want to add maybe a lower level for just like crafting, maybe like some forges or something could be up here.
This will not work.
Because I do want to create as much surface area as possible to like shield the ground from the danger of the sun. So I think this right here is good. I think for this overall... Ooh. I think for the overall structure of the building, I think this is gonna go pretty well. Dude, is Father Nature itself makes sense? Yeah, exactly. There you go, Sensei. Enough said, right? Oh my god. That's funny. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this coffin out. I don't even know what's in these chests. Oh, I guess that answers my question. I think I looted them earlier because I needed something from them. Alright, so now that we have this done, I'm gonna have to put down some foundational architecture here. I could do every other thing just to add a little bit more space in between, but it doesn't make sense because I have an odd number of pillars I can place, so I'm just gonna keep it like this anyway. I just want the structure to make sense. Because, like, something I don't like about my crafting castle is how I have that one overhang that has, like, no structural, like, thing holding it up, and I just think it looks so weird. Like you see how here, like, this whole part is, like, sticking up over this area? I actually ran out of square tiles, so I couldn't place a second floor to, like, hold it up. I originally intended to do that, but I decided to sacrifice that to have a bigger garden. So I kind of don't regret it. But if I had more tile space, I would probably go back and do that, maybe. Alright, so this looks about right. Let me make sure I put something here in this ground so nothing grows on it. Just visually taking a look here. I'm going to remove these floor tiles. I don't think I need them. I'm also going to remove these 3. Stuff can grow back there, I don't care. Alright, so far so good. I'm going to have a pathway though from here over here. This area, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I could also put more structural things here just so that just for the sake of consistency so it doesn't look too crazy on the outside. So this here needs something. Oh crap. Check. Okay, we're good. There we go. Just want to make sure the pillars look right. My best friend is a Nekomata VTuber. Basically a kind of Japanese spirit cat. And he has a rig on his model that whenever someone raids, trades a hydrate, a small bowl pops out of nowhere and he licks from it. That's really cute, actually. Dude spent a portion of his salary on that animation for that joke and it was absolutely worth it. Oh my god. I bet. That sounds cool. Alright, so something I noticed is that I have this overhang here. I'm going to create columns. So I've been practicing my column building, right? You're probably wondering, what the heck do you mean? Don't worry. I shall clarify soon enough. Wait a second. Did I mess up something? Oh, I believe I did.
I cannot build.
I'm just gonna make sure that the bottom floors are like correctly supported first before I do anything else. And then I'm gonna worry about the gardens last. Like, I think the shrubbery and just the overall aesthetic of the garden is like my second priority. Just because I need to make sure that the structure makes sense. That's something that I'm like guilty of, is that I would make castles where like the structure doesn't make sense. Like for example, when I made my, hold on, I need an empty foundation area here.
This will not work.
Oh no, is there no way for me to, okay, no, damn it, I was hoping to get up there without, okay, here we go. It looks like I'm gonna have to make my own little pathway here to be able to set this up, because I can't really do it from here. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna use these empty floor pieces. This is one of the great uses for it. For anyone wondering what the heck you would use it for, this is one of them. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it is what I wanted. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back on that. I can't do that now. Alright, here we go.
This will not work.
Oh, I was like, why isn't that working? It's already covered. Oh. How many squares apart is this? I think it's just 3. I'm gonna fly up real quick. Probably burn a little. Get a little crispy. Oh no, it's 4, not 3. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and add another invisible foundation floor, just to add the pillar. And then I'm going to go to the first floor afterward. So I'm gonna remove this and this. And I'm going to, oh man. Hold on a second, I need to think about this. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'm just making sure everything here makes sense, because right now there's a lot of floating pieces that don't add up, and I don't want that to be a problem. Okay. I think we're good here. And I'm going to check from this side. Looks good. Alright. First floor. The nice thing about the location of this castle is that you do get some wildlife popping up organically by itself, like every once in a while. So it's just kind of an extra little, oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Cannot break path to oh, right. I'm gonna have to go back to the second floor there. Damn it. There we go. And now I'm gonna go back to the first floor. Add these in. Making sure that the structure makes sense, like I said earlier. But yeah, this is a really tedious process, like the initial setup, but actually this castle's kind of coming to me a little bit faster than normal, I would say, like when it comes to like figuring out what I want to do with the I keep saying property, but it's like a plot, right? Trying to decide what I want to do with the plot with this castle is, I think, is a little bit easier just because I've been eyeing it for so long and I knew eventually I'd be working on it. So, like, in my head, a lot of this makes sense. I think what I might do is I might actually remove some squares in certain places just to add some natural feel to the castle. At first I was thinking maybe like a botanical garden kind of thing, but now I'm thinking maybe instead of a labyrinth, which I could do, I could just make it look like a castle overrun by vegetation. Which, I mean, my castle kind of has that effect already. Like, on the outside of my castle, all the floors have, like, you know, that wallpaper. Sorry, the castle wall vegetation. So that's something I can consider, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Let's see what we got. Just kind of looking for now. This side needs a wall panel, and I'm gonna need a wall panel on the opposite side as well, but I don't know how I'm gonna achieve that. So let's see if we can... Oh wait, I remember now why I didn't do that. Because it's open. Oh man. This could be a problem. I don't know if I wanted to have an open staircase here on this end. If I add walls, it'll be fine, I think, but... Because I'm thinking maybe here, it'd be cool if I had, like, windows leading up to that path with the stairs. I don't know. Because if you see someone walking up the staircase here, I mean, I can openly see this castle. But I don't know if that's, like, ideal. Let's try. Let's see what this looks like. And then pop out, hello, and then go back in. Huh. I don't think I like this. I'm just gonna remove this for now. And, I might not put that back. But we will see. Alright, so I think I've gotten all the pillars down structurally. I think, like, just looking around, I think I did a good job on that. Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the other areas. So, like, here, for example, I could make this, like, an open patio area, or I can, you know, put some cool stuff here, but I'm just not sure. I think this maybe should be a closed area, because this is also a closed area. And on the edge, I have like that little patio that I'm gonna have, so it's just something to think about. So let me try and see what I can do here. Maybe I'll add... could put this here and this here with like... I mean, this could be closed, no. Let's try this. And I could put these barrier entrance blocks on the side here. Just like I have for the room over here. I think this kind of looks nice, actually. So I'm gonna delete this, and I'm actually gonna move it all the way over here. Because I kind of like that space being the way it is. There we go. I actually really like how this looks. So I think this is what I'm gonna end up doing. And then I'm just gonna use these bars, these iron bars to make up the difference. That way I'm not like burning in the sun or anything as I walk through here. But I like the way this looks. What do you guys think? You guys like how this castle's turning out? I do think that it's coming along quite nicely, especially like these columns. Like, it's really hard to achieve columns with using the least number of squares possible. Luckily for me, I have plenty of squares I can place. I've only used about half of them. So this is going to be a very like sparse castle. Like, this castle is going to be mostly driven by like vegetation and wallpapers with a few nice furniture items in between. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a little cozy room. Let's try like a bedroom area. Well, actually, first I need to figure out what flooring I want for the base floor. So before I do anything, I need to figure out what kind of floor I want. I think that, I don't know why, but I really like this kind of flooring. I could also go with something like this, which could look really nice. But part of me is thinking I should just go for like this.
I cannot build here.
And you know what? I'm gonna put up a fence around the perimeter so that I don't forget where I want to have stuff. So let's put up some iron fences. I'll put an iron fence here, 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 and here. Let's do a little bit of control here on the barrier. Okay. I'm not going to use every single tile for this castle. I think it's completely unnecessary. So, there's that. Oh crap, there's a problem. Alright, so there's one problem with this castle. Is this the world or eternal darkness? Hello, Isekai dude, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. It's a little bit of both, I would say. I think that at least for here, right now I'm just kind of making like the perimeter of the castle, kind of putting it together, right? But I think there is, okay, so there's one problem with my current setup, and the problem is this gate right here, because there's no servant gates. Like, you can't put up a fence that's like a servant lock fence, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to clear out this stone here, this rock. I'm also gonna remove this tile, preserve the square, and I'm just gonna skip, oh whoops, I'm gonna skip over that spot here, and instead I'm going to create a little entryway that is connected to the actual castle. That way my servants can't like escape. Like, I don't want my servants running this way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want them coming off the edge here just because they have access to the stairs. Speaking of stairs, I need to actually hold on a second. Let me, I forgot to put up stairs here. I think this is the only stairwell to this this particular plot too, so yeah, it is. So I need to make it worth it, and I'm just gonna keep it all nice and consistent. I'm gonna use this stair here. Boom. So now, oh, what? Why does it look like that? That's weird. You guys see that? How like the stairs are not, are actually being like, why are the stairs and, oh, what? Okay, that was weird. I think that was just a visual glitch. That was That was weird. Okay. I'm just gonna move on, pretend I didn't see that. And then I'm going to have these here. And I'm gonna put a servant lock gate here on this door. Boom. Servant lock gate. So now the servants cannot walk through here. They cannot escape. Just got out of that degenerate world, tentacles and weird slime monsters. Yikes. That does not sound fun. Are you alright over there, Isekai dude? I'm a little worried about the worlds you've been visiting lately. Just a little bit worried. Just a tad. I forgot what I was doing. Oh wait, give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back, sorry. And my nose is bleeding. Lovely. For some reason, they still taste good. Barbecue, though, weird. Oh my god. I'm still indecisive on the floor. I could... The thing is, I like the ground floor to be one kind of tile. But it's gonna be outdoors, so it can't be like too dark and shiny either. Cause I don't like to use like the dark tiles outside. It just shines too much against the sun and it just looks like it just glares on the camera. I don't really particularly like that. I was using this before where I was doing like these, and you know what? I think if I'm not gonna stick with these, maybe something like this could work. Ooh. This could be good. This right here could be good, right? Let's see how this looks. I could also go with something like this. Something with like a little bit of a pattern to it. A little bit of a nice little, interesting... You know what? Maybe this one makes the most sense. Because I want something interesting, but not too, like... Like, I don't want it to pull away from the rest of the castle. This reddish tile, this reddish brick tile, the terracotta tiles, I really like them too. It's kind of a tough choice. Because if I put down terracotta tiles, it kind of takes away from like the vegetation of the ground. So like, for example, when I put these tiles down, you can see some, you know, vegetation growing out of the ground, which is nice, but at the same time, it kind of... I don't know if that's really necessary, considering I'm gonna put, like, stuff down anyway. It's such a tough choice. It's such a tough choice. I think... I don't know. The terracotta tiles look nice, but if I do terracotta tiles, it's just gonna... It's gonna be really bright on the ground, too. Oh, man. Can the floor be lava? No. I wish, but no, it can't be lava, unfortunately. Man, this is a tough one. If I decide to go and I get the... Oh man, the rough floor looks nice too, so that's why I'm kind of... You know what, I'm just gonna use rough floor for now. I can change it later, so I'm gonna put rough floor throughout the entire first floor, and then I'll come back around.
This will not work.
Gonna make sure that these are all covered. I'm not going to keep this tile. What I am gonna do is I have to put up some fencing to make sure I have the perimeter like actually established, so that I claim all the tiles within the perimeter without issue. Because I have a habit of forgetting to do that and then just like kind of leaving myself for ooh, I just noticed a problem. So it looks like I skipped over this area here, and I should really have a couple of floors worth of stuff. Let me see. Let's get this one up and this one. I'm gonna have to go back to the second floor here and add an extension to that.
I cannot build here.
Cannot build there. Why? Oh, it's a tree. See, this is why you need to set the perimeters right away, and, you know, that's part of the reason why I'm deciding to do this. Like, there's a tree over here, too, that's kind of eating up space. For some reason, I hear Kaiba voice when it said, "This will not work." It's funny. I forgot to put a floor here. There we go. And I'm gonna put this fencing here. There we go. So now the fencing is consistent. I'm gonna add this here. I mean, I gotta be careful because if I decide to just leave a fencing area there, the servants can escape that, and I don't really like that. So I think I'm gonna put that there and just put like another one of these servant lock gates. So the deer will not be able to get in anymore. You've been denied access. Access denied. I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do for this. I'm not really sure. I could put fencing here, and I can make this like its own little I don't know, I have to think about this. So this line here that I'm kind of walking back and forth on, I want to make a row of trees here. So maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to just close that off so that I'm not accidentally running through that anymore. And that's just gonna be closed off from now on. I think that is fine. This looks good to me. Alright, let me swap back into my wolf form. Do you mean Yugi? Maybe not. I'm gonna move this over here for now, just because I don't need it in my way. And I'm gonna place more of the foundation.
I cannot build here.
So this is what I was talking about earlier when I said oh, that was awkward. When I said that I needed to create like a space where I can be certain of the perimeter of this place. So because this is going to have an overhang, I'm actually going to take, hold on, maybe I can add like a little bit of a fence guard in here too. I'm gonna go around this side of the place and, oh, I missed this. I need to place a wall here. Alright, here we go. So now I'm gonna continue with the fencing. Alright, so I could put more fencing here all the way around, I'm thinking. And just make this like a nice little garden area. Or I could just make this a straight through thing. But I think I'm just gonna make it a... Oh, but... God damn it. I just realized I don't have pillars to hold this up. And I have to go back to the second floor and put that one pillar down before I forget, because that's gonna be like looking really dumb if I don't. So, yeah, you know what? I think I'm happy with this. I'm actually just going to remove all of this. And I'm going to create a little bit of a space here.
This will not work.
I'm going to remove these trees. Oh. There we go. And then I'm going to place this down. But I'm gonna remove this tile. Because I'm gonna close off the fence here. So let me do that real quick. Alright. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet, guys. I'm like hyper concentrating on what I'm doing.
This will not
Oh,
work.
here we go. I'm really excited about this castle, guys. It's coming out really nice, and we just started. Like, this is... Like, I think this is gonna be one of my more unique castles that I've made. But it's definitely really exciting. And, you know, like I said earlier, what's really convenient about it is the fact that it's right on my, it's right next door to my other castle, like my crafting castle. So getting resources for this castle to build it is going to be super easy. So that's definitely really exciting. I think I'm going to put up another wall here and a closeout bridge just to have a little bit of a fencing door here and on the other side as well. So let me just remove that, go to this side, and then I'm going to place some over here. I have a couple of windows here, and I don't know if I particularly like that anymore. When I initially set this up, I thought, oh, I'm just going to have windows here, it's going to look cool, but now I'm just like not so sure. I think maybe what might make sense is if I put like a window here against the staircases, just so that there's like the same number of windows on both sides. So I'm gonna do that. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, because I mean it's just not gonna be symmetrical. And this whole area here is gonna be just plain garden, like a whole garden right there. Okay, so the flooring in this room, since this is gonna be for servants, it's gonna need to be hold on, we need what is the kind of flooring we need again for that? Is it crypt flooring? I think it's crypt flooring, isn't it? Hold on, let me check. I think it's crypt flooring that I'm gonna need for this. I think I need grave dust to make it though. My castle on your server looks like Shrek's, but compared to this, goddamn, man. Oh no. Yeah, but this castle, I think is kind of naturally coming along for me. It's not actually, like, I'm not getting, like, mental blockages of what I want to do just yet. But, I do think it's coming out nicely, so I'm just gonna do one round around. Sorry, I'm gonna fly around once just to kind of give a quick look. And then, alright, so here, I want to change this, and I want to put windows. I have a walk spaces here. So let me fix these real quick. So this is going to be here, and that's going to be there. So I have a walk passageway here. And on the other end, I'm going to do the same thing, where I have a walk passageway here, and a window there. Okay, good. So now it's symmetrical. And then I wanted to go back here and fix the flooring, because I do need to put a thing on the other side here. Second floor. Alright, so now that that's covered, I think we're good. That was the pillar that I forgot to add earlier. But, yeah, I think we're good now. I'm gonna turn off this mist brazier. I think we're done for now. And then, yeah. So far so good. I'm excited to see how this one turns out. I think that having this, like, walkway passageway looks pretty good too. I'm probably gonna need to, or I'm probably gonna use a different kind of flooring, especially in here. So maybe like a wooden flooring or something. Maybe I want to add a little bit more richness, like a cozy area here for the floor, because that is like a cobblestone area. So I think having a nice little place here, maybe adding a fireplace or something in here later might be nice. And then yeah, it's looking good so far. Now that I think about it, it is in a swamp too. Oh my god. This could look grand with that wide stairs. Yeah. It's definitely weird to have the stairs on the side though. Like as far as like the layout of the land, you would think that the stairs, like the wide stairs, would be like over here maybe and leading up into the castle, but I didn't want to utilize the space that way. So I'm trying something a little bit different here with the wide stairs. This is kind of an experimentation kind of thing. Hopefully I don't, you know, grow to regret it later, but I think so far the structure itself... Oh, I just realized there's no pillars here. I think this needs to be like that, if I remember correctly. Hold on. I need to look at it from the outside. Oh, I missed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this and this and this. Okay, let me take another look. It's temple, like, the vibe I'm getting. Maybe. I can see it. Okay, so now that that looks correct, and then I'm just gonna go back to the second floor real quick and see if I can fix that one space, and then I think I'm done for today. Let me just fix these little inconsistencies or abnormalities that I have going on here. Oh man. You know what the issue is? The issue is I don't have the right kind of flooring there. Oh! Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. I wish there was a way for me to like hop down here without falling off the edge. Alright, so I'm gonna have to put down a blank foundation on all of these squares. And then I'm gonna place the pillars to make sure they look correct. Yeah, I think the tall pillars are what maybe gives it that temple feel. I mean, I could do something like that. I think that I'm gonna wanna maybe add a lot of fountains and stuff just to create some kind of like, you know, audible distinction between this castle and a lot of the other castles I've made. So yeah, it looks correct on this side. Oh, I missed a spot here. So, you know, this is exactly why I do the rounds on the castles, because, you know, you think you got it and then you like realize you missed something. Let me just double check that there's not a second pillar there that I need to fix. Yeah, there is. Okay. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna go back up, and then I'm gonna fix that second floor again. And this is why it's important to use the least number of tiles possible when you're creating these things, because you never know when you have to go back later and make corrections, and you're gonna need these invisible foundation squares. So yeah, because you can't place the pillars without the foundations, so that's part of the reason why I say that. But yeah, now it's all looking good, it's consistent. And yeah, I think this is going to be a really grand castle once it's done. Very interesting build so far. I think I might even add like a pillar here just to hide some of this like weird inconsistency. I'm gonna put a pillar there as well just to I don't know, I might add some like doors to the staircases, but I'll figure that out later. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching today's stream. I'm a little bit over time, but you know, as always, it's been a pleasure. Tomorrow I'll be playing Stardew Valley for the first time, around the same time as today. Also, I meant to ask, how's the stream running? Because I don't think I've had any like meltdowns on stream when it comes to the performance. I adjusted some of my settings, so hopefully, you know, that had a good effect on today's stream. You know, I took some time to try and, you know, get it going to the right places. Running flawlessly? Okay, good. Because that was something that I was really worried about. I'm glad that it's running well, because, you know, I just don't want to have a bad viewing experience for people, especially since I'm, you know, keeping VODs on, like, all 3 platforms, you know? It's been good overall today. That's good. Yeah, hopefully, I think I'm gonna keep the settings I had on Palia yesterday, that I changed it to, and then I'm just going to use these new streaming settings and it should be good. It's a bit of stuttering, but I think it's on my end. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Before I go, I want to make a couple announcements. Today I put out a video on YouTube. It's just raw gameplay footage of Palia with no commentary, so if you want to see what the game looks like without any commentary, just, you know, raw footage, there you go. It's there now as a resource. Feel free to take a look at it if you want. No obligation, of course. If you haven't followed me yet on any platforms, I'm on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok. I no longer have an Instagram. I deleted my Instagram, by the way, guys. I figured it just wasn't worth my time to put stuff on Instagram as well. I wasn't really getting much traction there anyway, and it's kind of a pain in the ass for me to keep track of, so I just decided to delete my Instagram. So far, no portal breakouts that I know of. No monsters flowing out on the gates, so really great. That's great. That's good to hear, dude. But yeah, tomorrow, Stardew Valley time, and I'll be at 5 p.m. PST. Don't forget, be there, and I'll be around on the... trying to remember what else. Oh, I'm working on a channel trailer. That's gonna take a little bit of time. It might be out by this weekend, depending on how I feel. I am pretty sick, but we'll see. And then on what day was it again? It was something else I can't remember. There was something else I was working on. Oh, I might do a video about the channel, like a channel update video as well. My cabbages will be judged harshly. Uh-oh. Get plenty of rest and fluids. Yep, tomorrow is farm time. Let's go. Man, you guys seem pretty hyped for tomorrow's stream. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, to be honest with you. Like, I heard it's like a farming sim, life sim-ish kind of game, and I've heard really good things about it in general, but I really don't... I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, so I'm sure... I might actually put the backseating allowed tag on, just because I'm probably gonna need some help tomorrow. So yeah, thank you again. Oh, and one last thing before I go. I know I say that, I always like drag it out like another 5 minutes whenever I'm doing announcements because I forget everything. Like I said yesterday, I started up a coffee account, or as some people call it, Ko-Fi. I thought it was Ko-Fi, but now I'm being told, oh no, it's coffee, so I don't know which it is. But long story short, my goal is $350. I'm trying to basically create membership tiers so that, you know, if people want to support me there, they at least get something for that support, because I don't really feel good about asking people to, like, you know, send like money or anything unless like they're getting something in return. So basically it would be for things like artwork. So I think tier 1 would be like a phone art, like a phone wallpaper. Tier 2 would be like a PC wallpaper, and then tier 3 would be something like physical, potentially. But I have to figure out how I'm gonna set that up. And basically what the money is for is just paying artists, commissioning artists to do the work for that, so that, and also paying for the commercial license on that art. So that's what that is for. feel free to take a look at that later if you get a chance, and if not, that's fine too. Just being here and saying hello to me is really nice. But yeah, take care everyone. I'm going to raid someone on Twitch now. Hold on, let me take a quick look. Let's see who's on. Oh boy. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see who's on. Let's see what else we got here going. Who else is on right now? Should we raid Iron Mouse? No, I'm kidding. Imagine. Yeah, let's raid Iron Mouse. Like, I'm sure she gets like a gazillion like freaking things a day. So let's actually raid Baguette Baby. She is playing Lethal Company. I don't know much about the game, but Baguette Baby's pretty cool. And then on the kick side, we're actually going to raid McGross. McGross is actually, I think they're streaming alongside Awesome Jen, but I usually only host Jen, so I'm gonna change it up this time and host McGross. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so goodbye people on Kick, goodbye people on Twitch, goodbye people on YouTube, and yeah, take care.